I don't know if you get this, dude. I am gonna a furry. Like,
I knew I liked these guys. I did see this on my feed because I saw it was like a little TikTok video-esque thing. It was a preview of what the full video was. And I'm gonna be honest, it looks kind of promising, and I kind of want to go over it today with you guys. I want to do that for today. I saw that they had put out this tweet, and I was really interested in it because I saw this like little video preview that they did. And the caption is, "What do furries do for a job?" And they added it. I just saw the video playing and this guy interviewing furries. And I was thinking at first like, oh, is it one of these like not great little things happening? One of these not great interviews? But then I started watching it and listening to it, and it sounds kind of genuine, and I want to give the full video a watch, but I just want to give this preview first to show you guys kind of what it's going for.
This is a podcast called Men at Work. We ask you what they do for a living.
But I'm retired.
What'd you used to do?
I was in the Army for almost 30 years.
Do you do anything for work?
I do music, I perform, I'm a VTuber.
And hey, look, it's Nick Dog. It's Nick the dog, the green dog that did the Pause to the Wall song. So like I saw the first few minutes here, and then I saw, what is it, this image used here, and I was kind of skeptical at first. It kind of gave me the vibes of like, oh, is this kind of one of those things where they're drawing comparisons that this person is this person when that might not fully be the case. I don't know if it is or not. But what they ended up doing was interviewing furries, asking them what they do outside of this whole fursuit furry cosplay thing, just to get to know like, hey, what people are outside of furry. And I'm gonna be honest, it's such a smart fucking thing, and that's why I want to watch this full video. But
Do you do anything for
this is really
work?
cool.
I do music, I perform, I'm a VTuber, I do all the things.
We just ask people what they do for a living.
I actually work as a payroll specialist. Yeah, I make sure you get your money.
I love you.
I'm a
Let's
sous chef
go!
right now, but I'm going back.
Oh, hey, it's Grunger. I know this guy. He's pretty cool. Grunger's pretty neat. Also, that is true. He's like, he did mention he did want to go into meteorology, but he's a sous chef. What a switch though. Sous chef into meteorology. I love that.
Whoa! Do you have a full-time job outside the furry convention?
I'm a firefighter paramedic.
no shit.
Ooh.
Dude,
You're a hero under that costume.
Wait, is that? Oh. 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 Oh no. You know what? I'm not gonna give that much thought. It's like a little TikTok thing, okay? We'll keep going. I have some context about this fursuiter too, by the way, for a funny little story, but we'll get to that later.
No shit.
Dude,
Thank
you're
you
a
for-
hero
yeah.
under that costume.
Oh shoot, man.
And that's the little preview. First off, I love that. So I don't have to, think like, oh, there's this like, hour-long video podcast thing, which actually, I fucking love the title of this. Hold on. This is such a genius title. You work with furries and don't even know it, because that's pretty much what it is. Furries are people, they work jobs, they work professions, so you're probably going to see them more often. But this is kind of a way of opening up to knowing, you see furries and based on their character, their fursona, their fursuit they have, but you don't really know anything about like the background behind them, and you kind of forget sometimes that they're people too, just because you're so used to seeing animal people on the internet. So like I love this whole premise they got going for this. So I kind of wanted to give this a listen or a bit of a watch / like jump through maybe a little bit and see how it goes. Did you know it's a 60% chance you work with a furry? Fine, that's made up, but Kyle Pagan and Matt Peoples went to a furry convention in Philadelphia to find out how furries afford their $10,000 fursuits. We talked to a retired Army colonel who faced the wrath of Fox News, ended up in a joke on Shane Gillis's new comedy special. Wait, that happen? Oh my God. I didn't even know about that. Okay, I might need to give this whole podcast a listen later, but I kind of want to give it like a brief listen here just to like kind of promote it a little bit, because hey, I just like going over things where it, like if like someone highlights furries in a positive and very genuine, like wholesome sense, like a genuine like approach towards furries as a normie, like I like it. I like giving it like attention and sending people that way, because it's nice to show support for people that are genuine to furries. Supported people support one another. But I like this. I like how this is set up, and it's all within the span of an hour or two. I mean, I know hour-long video, we're probably gonna not watch the whole thing, but I wanted to give it a little bit of watch and see like what happens from it. Maybe like watch up to like the full pup ravage part, the military colonel, the retired military guy, and then maybe leave the rest of it up for later. But I don't know. I kind of wanted to give it a watch and see how it goes today.
Cheers, fellas.
Cheers, boys.
Let's have a podcast.
Oh,
Shout out Furrydelphia.
okay. I like these guys. I like them. They're starting it off strong. That's awesome. I have never seen a video or a podcast start off with them taking a nip of Fireball. A Fireball, too! That is dangerous. But regardless, I want to keep going with this. I'm sure it's like kind of very not many edit podcast version of something.
Welcome back to another episode of Men at Work podcast.
Ooh.
I'm your host, Kyle
Men at
Hagan.
Work.
And as always,
I'm a man at work. I'm working right now.
Peoples. Matt, where are we right now?
Kyle, you better believe we're at Furrydelphia
They seem
2024 at the
I like
Sheraton
them.
Hotel in beautiful Center City, Philadelphia.
I mean, based
It's
on
one
the
of the
TikTok
biggest,
that
I
we
think,
saw,
one of the
they seemed
biggest
very
furry
friendly
convention in
and
the country.
welcoming. So
And,
we'll see how like
we're
one of
here
these
amongst
full
our furry
interviews
friends
goes.
and our
Oh, there he
Air
is in the back.
Force
See?
impersonators, and
was like right
we're
there,
getting in the
passing
weeds,
by.
dude. We're trying to figure out what this looks like, and we're trying to learn a little bit
Shall
more.
we take a
about
shot of
the
Malibu
fur
to that? I'm
dogs.
going to take
so
a
this is the
shot
first time you're ever watching
of
this podcast.
water.
Basically, we just go
As
around
in
different
a
places
drink
and
from
ask people what
my
they do
water.
for a living. So we went to a
Yeah.
furry convention because we wanted to figure out what furries do. Furries
Yeah.
actually have jobs. Furries have jobs.
Yeah, go
Furries
figure.
have jobs, right?
Go figure. I mean, it's one of those things, like, that's what I love about furry. Yeah, you kind of expect that furries have jobs, but it's not one of those things you really think about when you're looking in on furry, or you think about furry in hindsight. You just kind of see it as like, oh, fursona animal costume person. You don't think like, oh, this furry thing is like, this is a person behind it. Someone worked a job to be able to afford this fursuit, to be able to go to this convention, to be able to have these badges, this art and all that. That's not stuff you really think about on like a surface level interaction with furries. And that's what I like what they're doing with this, because like, even though it's like obvious stuff of like realizing, oh shit, furries have jobs and they work, it's just one of those things that you don't really think about, and it's funny to see it like actually brought forward and people being like, whoa. And it's like, furries are people.
You're retired? Wow.
Oh my God, you have like animatronics. His mouth
Yeah.
moves when
Yeah,
he that
dude,
one's
what's-
pretty sick.
Beta
Dude,
interview
that's
podcast
crazy.
streams when?
You want to come on
One
the pod?
day.
Just totally ruin our intro? Just come on.
We'd love to have you on.
Yeah.
The animatronics is very exciting to see.
They
Here,
seem
go take a...
That's what I love about this. I don't know if I'm just like too naive, but these guys doing like the interview here seem like they have such a nice and genuine like reactionary energy, and I love that. Because like we were literally talking about it before, where like, when you interview furries like at conventions, usually it's like the same old stuff. Like the usual question, what's your fursona? What animal are you? What made you want to be a furry? What is the furry fandom? Like this like basic level questions, but this entire like set of interviews and questions just seems like there's a lot more to it. Like, oh, interest in like the fursuit. How do the animatronics work? What's with the outfit? What is the whole like job you have behind it? And like talking a lot behind it. Like we literally talked about this like a day or two ago about like, I want to see interviews of furries have more questions than just the very bare bones ones you hear all the time. This is exactly it that I like to see. So I'm really looking forward to this.
Trap. I promise you, it's Trap by M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh, not that one. That movie.
Fox News?
That M. Night Shyamalan movie was awful. He needs to stop. It was not good. Oh man. I also love how, they kind of, comfort him with being like, oh, I'm getting into an interview with non-furries. This can go poorly. And they're like, no, this is just like a chill, like fun thing. I like that.
Oh,
No,
it's a trap.
I promise you, it's Trap by M. Night Shyamalan.
Huh? You been on Fox News?
Oh.
Did you just bark at me?
He is a fox, dude. He is Fox News.
Here, talking to the mic.
So he's been on Fox News. He already knows the shitstorm that can ensue.
So you've been on Fox News?
This guy's
Not
ready.
intentionally, but yeah.
You got-
Pup
yeah,
Ravage
come
is
on.
ready.
I like the rubs at the end.
The barking's great.
Yes.
By the way. What's your
Google
persona?
Pup Ravage, and it's all over the place.
Pup Ravage?
Pup Ravage. Rawr.
That's
Pup
your name?
Ravage.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've never
sweet.
heard of them
well,
before.
Welcome to the Furrydelphia, Pup Ravage.
I like their fit. I like their outfit, and can I be honest? I kind of simp for it a little bit. It kind of, you can't see it right now, but I'm doing the bottom pointy fingers thing because it looks, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of like sports gear, like that's. He has a cute suit too, and he's got the goggles. I just realized the goggles. Okay, you know what? I'm sold. Pup Ravage. I'm on board with him already.
Furrydelphia. What is this though?
This is a podcast called Men at Work. We ask you what they do for a living.
Oh, but I'm retired.
What'd you used to do?
I love him.
Wow.
I love him. Oh my god. His like demeanor and everything is so whimsical and playful. I love it. He's like, oh, but I'm retired. It's just, I love him. I love Pup Ravage. If you're out there, I'd love to meet you one day. You seem like such a genuine sweet guy. Oh my God.
Oh, but I'm retired.
What'd you used to do?
Well, I was in the Army for almost 30 years.
Wow.
Jesus.
Service, of
Are you the
course.
guy who
Oh, well,
viral
makes
who
sense.
retired from the military and then said, by
Colonel,
the way, I'm a furry,
30
and
years.
like all the Chinese and all the Russian bots were making fun of us because our military are furries? Is that you? No way.
Is that really you?
Shane Gillis has an entire joke about it in his special.
On Twitter, and I saw a picture of this guy. He was retiring from the military, and when he retired,
Oh.
he posted a picture of himself, full military uniform, all of his medals, but he was wearing a furry mask.
Are you aware of this?
Wait, so that's real? So wait, hold on. That's real? I didn't know that was real. I thought that was, I'm gonna be honest, I thought that was like a bait image that like was used as like sort of a gotcha moment for like, you know, the anti-furries, furry haters, all that, for people to dunk on furries. I thought it was one of those gotcha moments, but that's real. I'm gonna be honest, that is metal as fuck. I thought, genuinely, I didn't think this was real at first. I thought this was one of those, you know, just for fun, sort of like photoshopped, edited things. This is real. Knowing that it's real, that is metal as fuck. Ravage is awesome, damn! And even like years later, he's still living his best life. God damn! I'm sold on this. I'm gonna watch the rest of this later, but let's get through this.
Wait, hold on.
Are you aware of all this?
Yes. Rar.
Oh my God.
Wow, Rar,
Dude, we're meeting a literal famous furry right here.
This is so cool.
Famous furry? I mean, I'd say he's
So,
more
Dude,
famous
so
than me.
you were
Good.
like, you were like droning motherfuckers and then dressing up like a furry on the weekends.
I was a colonel. I don't do drones.
Talking to the mic.
The comedian did that, but he in a
Talking to the mic.
general. I was only a colonel. I'm a general. So
That's
yeah.
a colonel.
Oh
Yeah,
my
so-
gosh.
Dude, that's a high rank.
Well, I don't know.
It's a good few years.
This is
I can't get over the
Cutely drones emerald. He literally just said he doesn't do any of the drone stuff. Cutely drones people, ooh woo. That is like, this is so cool. I love this interview. And you know what's funny about it? Like the dude just kind of appeared off to the side right then when they were starting their segment. I love that. Yeah, you can literally see him like walking up in the background very briefly. It was just so neat. Oh my
the
God.
most famous person we've had on this podcast.
Shit, dude.
So we have to ask. So you're somewhat semi-famous now. So I imagine you've seen the Shane Gillis bit. He's a Philly guy.
Yeah.
What
He
was your
promoted
reaction?
me.
What did you think when you first saw it? He's talking about.
I mean, I didn't see it at first, but I mean, of course, people like, oh my God, have you seen this? And because he did that, and then I guess some cartoon thing did it like 2 months ago.
Sure.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
No, we're turning you up. We want to make sure we can hear in the
Yeah,
mic.
yeah.
It's fine.
Right. Yeah, yes, right.
I love that.
I haven't even seen the whole Shane Gillis skit, by the way. I just kind of saw the bit that they talked about or showed earlier. I didn't even know the Shane Gillis, like, not skit, but the joke, the bit was a thing. But hey, I guess it's a bigger thing. I didn't even hear anything about this. This is all like news to me. The Puphood thing, the Fox News thing, Ravage. The Shane Gillis bit. I didn't know about any of this. I'm learning about this right now. I guess I've been under a rock this whole time. Sheesh.
Everything.
Right.
Holy shit. So wait, so did the good old boys know that you were a furry when you were basically telling them to do push-ups and run miles and stuff?
No. I mean, I've been obviously gay forever, and I've spent 3/4 of my life
didn't.
under Don't Ask, Don't Tell.
Yeah,
and
it's
so
true.
I had to hide all of my life,
True.
Yeah.
my private life, from
Shame,
my
yeah.
professional life.
Sweet.
And so
Wow,
it was
that's sweet.
always, even after Don't
Fair,
Ask, Don't Tell
fair.
was dropped, it still was at such a high rank. It's still like, yeah,
Yeah.
if I want to advance in rank, I need to keep this stuff quiet.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I did until the day after I retired, and I posted that infamous picture, and then all hell break loose.
So he did. Oh my God. Literally waited till the day after he retired. I mean, at that point, what can you do? You know, like it's at that point, you know, like what can anyone do? Just like that is awesome. That is awesome. Oh my God. I mean, I do get that mentality, you know, where, you know, you kind of separate your work life from your personal life and hobby life, especially if it's something that, you know, not everyone would enjoy. It's not like, you know, You're talking about, oh, I love video games and I gotta keep that on the down low. I gotta keep on the DL that I'm a fan of Destiny 2, and then I grind the Grandmaster Nightfalls every week with the boys on the weekends. And like that's not like one of those things you gotta keep under wraps. The whole furry thing, anyone can have different reactions to it. So,
This is, I mean, we are.
I love
I'm
that
like
image.
Nervous. I'm around a real celebrity here, but I mean, so did it change your interactions? Did it change your interactions?
He's
at the
even
furry
got them
convention?
barking too. See, that's what I love. Furries with infectious energy. I haven't met Ravage at all, but he has that just infectious vibe and energy to him, and I love it. I love it. Oh my god.
Do you get a little more fame from it, or?
I've been a pup and stuff for a long time.
Talking to Mike.
I know.
Sorry.
I've
It's all
been
good.
a pup for a
You're
long
current.
time.
Yeah.
And that was what, first, and I was interested in furry, but at the end I was living in Hawaii for the past 4 years, and you don't wear this shit in Hawaii because you die.
Sure.
So I was going to get into this after I retired, and and pup and fur have, some overlap. There's a Venn diagram there.
Yeah. A little bit of overlap.
So, yeah.
A lot more.
And then it all
But,
broke
yeah.
down, and I had so much support from the fur community after all that shit went down with Fox News.
Right.
I'm like, well, I'm going to dive head first.
Fox News host Laura Ingraham makes wild claims of pup kink and military. So that's what happened? That's what kind of started the whole discussion of that? I didn't even know that was a thing with Fox News and all that, but also I could care less about Fox News or anything like that. I wouldn't go anywhere near them, period.
Into this, and I started going to conventions. Gosh, it's only been a year and a half now.
Right.
But yeah, I'm all in, and I'm having a great time.
I'm surprised you don't have any security walking around with you. I mean, we're in the presence of a star.
Yeah.
He doesn't need it. He probably doesn't need it.
Small con.
Sure as hell
How's your
doesn't
life
need
changed
it.
since all that whole viral stuff.
Actually, I mean,
That's
a year
what I'm
and a
curious
half ago
about.
when this happened, I'm like, this is fucking. I'm sorry.
No, you can curse. You can curse.
It was fucking horrible because,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
at the time,
Internet is awful
my
too.
Twitter was open,
Mhm.
but my Facebook was open,
Mhm.
and these people found out my
Got
name.
it.
They went after
Oh.
myself and my siblings and my parents.
yeah.
And they're all getting hateful messages.
That's gross.
Yeah, it's awful.
That's
and so-
gross. Yeah. I can only imagine how bad that got. I thought he was just like, oh, it was something on the internet, but I didn't really exist on the internet. But you got to keep in mind too, it's when someone does something on the internet that others don't like, they won't just leave it at that one person. They'll go after anyone associated with them. And that is just the sad reality of it. That poor guy had his friends, family, and all that harassed. It's so fucked. It really is. It is so immensely fucked. But that's just unfortunately what the internet is allowed to have happen. People feel powerful behind a computer screen and will just kind of, I don't know, feel strongly about something, but try to do it try to screw up someone's life in the most cowardly way possible. It's just kind of how it is, unfortunately. So yeah, but hey, the fact that he's here now and still being a furry unapologetically, that speaks numbers more. And I think that should go without saying about all of that, because it is just immensely fucked to have to deal with that, to have your family deal with that when it's something that you enjoy or something that you do. That is just, bottom line is people are cowards on the internet. That's just it.
So I had to shut everything down. But
Good call.
in hindsight, I've gotten so many new friends and
Oh.
supporters and stuff that, I mean, I wouldn't wish it again, but I've just met so many good people through this experience
Yep.
that I'm not super. I wouldn't have wanted to do it again, but I'm not sorry it happened at this point.
You've
Because I just
learned,
met
yeah.
so many good people. who-
It's not how you
who-
start, it's
through
how you
this.
finish.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I love that. Oh my god, I love that. That is awesome. I love it. I want to talk to this guy. Oh my god. Genuinely, I've had similar experiences to that, because that's just how it goes on the internet. You're put under a microscope or a magnifying glass with everything you do, and then finishing is important. Yeah, Koopa. Yeah, I mean, yeah, true. I mean, but but I want to talk to this guy. I think I found I want to low key, I want to do a video either talking to this guy or interviewing Pup Ravage too, because I share in very similar sentiments to everything he's talked about here. It's one of those things where like you go through hell sometimes because the internet is an awful, horrible place. And when it's shitty, it is shitty. Like it shows in like mass. But it's one of those things too where it isn't all, you know, a bad thing. It isn't all doom and gloom, and you can come out of it, one, stronger, and two, in a way better predicament than you could have ever imagined, and meet so many new people.
Wow,
Like that.
that's pretty.
Can I boop you? Oh my god.
I love this. I honestly, I think this interview, this little video made my day. I'm not even joking. This whole interview made my day. It's just, this is like what I just want to see happen with like interviews and like non-furries coming into furry conventions, just enjoying it. Like, yeah, it might be a little bit weird and off-putting and cringy to some extent, but just enjoy it. Like, this is fun. Everyone's having fun. They're having fun. He's having fun. Like, what? Why come in and be a negative Nancy? You know, like, I love this. Oh my God. I love it.
I have to ask, like, we've seen a lot of incredible
I'm like
so far
smiling
today.
ear to ear
Never
right
with
now.
the
This is
mouth
awesome.
That moves along with somebody speaking. That's like got to be high tech.
This is, it's Sarah Cat Fursuits, and she's here. She has a booth
Oh,
downstairs.
Sarah Cat. I
And,
remember them.
Yeah, because most of my stuff, I mean, pup hoods don't move, and most fur hoods don't move, but she.
Yeah.
She's got it's amazing.
That
and
is
I
so-
really
it
love
looks-
this, and so yeah.
Yeah, the retractable jaw with fursuits. That's like the way it usually is set for those that are curious, because my old Morpholess head kind of has this, where like the bottom like resting space on the jaw inside the fursuit sits under your chin, and so when you open your mouth, the mouth outside moves with you, so it opens and closes very like briefly, very minimally. And some fursuits have it more reactive where it talks like that, while some it's just like a very minute like movement, and some just don't have it at all. So it's fun, the little retractable like movement jaw thing.
That's
So,
great.
It looks
yeah.
incredible. Like looking at you, it feels like I'm talking to like an actual.
Yeah.
This is incredible.
I love the fox, like the dirt bike,
Rah, rah, rah. Let me see if I can go back a
like
little bit.
regalia too.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
I love the fox, like the dirt bike regalia
No,
too.
I have a motorcycle. I've got a.
Are they a sponsor?
Coupe that's an orange, you know. So I actually ride in this. Well,
Are they-
not this, but yeah.
Ooh.
Are they
I ride
sponsor?
this- What's
You
that?
gotta get some sponsorship dollars, dude. You're promoting this shit for free. You're famous, dude.
I'm not sure this is the right sponsorship they want, but yeah.
Why not? Attack another demo.
Yeah, this is incredible.
There are a lot of furries that are big into like
You're
the
a
mountain
colonel in the
biking
military.
community.
You can tell
So
anybody
I'm
anything.
saying,
You're giving out demands, dude.
Oh, it's been fun.
Can you give us your best Colonel voice, like what the voice you would use if you're like really trying to get something done? Because I know obviously Colonels are dealing with some of the.
okay, I kind of hope he tells me to do something right now, because this would fix me. If he does the Colonel voice and he tells me something to do, it would fix me. Dead ass.
most higher stress things on the planet?
No, I mean you don't have to be an asshole. It's rank doesn't matter. It's your person. They're going to follow you if they trust you. If
Got
you
it.
trust, they trust you. As a
Oh, I like him. Oh my God, he's just. How many W's do I have to hand out to him? It's just W, just handing them out left and right, because this man is just like, oh, that is awesome. He's got the natural riz. He doesn't have to yell or do any sort of colonel like voice. He's just, if they trust you, they trust you as a leader. That is awesome. Oh my God.
because you're wearing something on your thing, and
Or something on your head.
your shoulders, and that's when I was doxxed, when they threw my name out.
Yeah.
That's probably the most proud thing I was, that a lot of
Wow.
people I didn't know, a lot of alt-right and religious people came after me, but nobody I ever served with, nobody I ever led came out and like said, yeah, he was a fucking asshole. I hate
Yeah.
him all the time.
So the boys
He's
were cool? They had you
I've
back?
never had anybody have that.
Yeah.
They came to my defense.
That's awesome.
Good.
Even
Oh, I don't really know what other movements to make right now to show that I love this besides smiling and just, I'm gushing over all this. This is awesome. And the people that were like under him when he was like a colonel and when he was in like that is awesome. They came to his aid and like defended him like he was a cool guy and chill and a nice leader. Oh, I love that. I love that.
Knowing this part about me, so
That's awesome.
I was happy about that.
That's very cool to hear. That's very cool. Well, I mean, I guess before we let you run, again, thank you for hanging out with us. I don't know if it's just beautiful timing. Shane Gillis is in Philadelphia this whole time. I swear to God, I think he's like doing shows at Helium. At
You
some
should
point,
really sit in the crowd.
if
you should go.
could get,
I've got my brown pup hood with me. If you know,
Dude,
if you
maybe
want
we
the
set
picture.
that up.
look, I'll
My
tell you
infamous
this.
picture. I've got that brown pup hood with me, so
I think he'll be at Helium maybe next Monday. If you're around, this could be in the cards. So,
that's awesome.
yeah,
I don't think it happened,
settle
but
the score.
God, do I
Rough,
want
rough,
it to
indeed.
happen.
man.
Dude, Ravage, thank you so much,
This
man.
was great. It was
Hey,
great
thank you for
meeting
your service.
Sure.
Thank you for your service. Yeah,
You
seriously.
got a
appreciate
great,
it.
you got a great mentality.
Thank
You
you
got a great,
so much.
Sure. Thanks, okay.
roof,
Have a great weekend.
Ruff, ruff.
roof, roof.
That was great.
Awesome. That's sick.
I
That
love
is
his
so
outfit.
Funny.
That makes me happy.
Oh my god.
I mean,
That dude literally. That dude. Well, we didn't win Afghanistan, but it wasn't because of Ravage. I want to put that out there. It wasn't
no,
because of Ravage.
Ravage, thank you again for your service. Thank you for hanging out.
He wasn't
Thank
the
you.
one. Yeah, he wasn't looking for the WMDs. He was just directed where to
No.
go.
He is the WMD, dude. He is the weapon of mass destruction. That was
my God.
That
everything about it, from the animatronic talking, where I don't know if you get this, dude. I am gonna fuck a furry. I like.
I knew I liked these guys. I knew I think real though. Real though. Absolute. Yeah. I like him. I like these guys. I like these
I
guys.
don't know what's happening.
Did you get a hall pass?
I got one. I don't. Whatever, dude. Something that if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, and she can deal with the aftermath. They look at you like the eyes are beautiful and
Yeah.
big and excited, and then when you get the mouth moving, and also like something about a skater boy wearing like the Fox body armor,
Yeah.
like a little motorcyclist type
Yeah.
thing, that gets me excited as hell.
This is great. Genuinely, this is like, I think this is the best video ever. Maybe not the best video ever, but the best video that I have seen in like a good year or so about like a normie's take on furries. This is awesome. This is exactly what I needed. I am gonna be so happy for the rest of this month. I'm telling you right now. This is just realest interviews ever. Exactly. They're so real. Like so no filter, but at the same time, oh, that makes me happy. that makes me happy. Look, I mean, he gets it. I literally said the same exact thing about Ravage's outfit. Like, I mean, I'm just saying, like, you know, and he said the same exact thing and started getting to that point. I'm like, he gets me. He just like me. He's just like me. He just like me for real.
Brings you back to the boyhood.
Yeah, man, I have a penis erection.
Oh
I
my
have,
God.
yeah.
Oh my god. we're all just furries. We're all just furries at the end of the day. Just This is the best. We have like 1-ish minute left.
Colonel
Let's
in the
watch the rest of
military,
this.
So like he's a good old boy who worked his way up, and
Yeah.
he's like respected individual, a leader.
It is kind of funny to hear like people, especially like, I think it's like a dude thing, like navigating a very tough conversation where he was like, yeah, my life was like really, really bad for a couple months. We can't even say like how bad it is because we're like, I don't get made fun of. So he's got to be like, yeah, people were like threatening my family members, but yeah, it's fine. It's whatever. It's like,
I'm here, aren't I? I lived to tell the tale.
what is wrong with us as men? I mean, but also the timing, dude. Shane Gillis being here, get him in tires.
If that furry shows up to Monday at Helium when Shane's doing his set, would be one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. If we could,
If
like,
it hasn't happened, we got to make it
that work.
happen.
I mean,
We gotta
one of
make
your
it
best
happen.
Qualities as being an organizer. If anybody can set it up, I think it's probably you.
all right, we gotta,
If we can get contact information and we
oh,
could,
for Ravage? Yeah.
for the Rav Dog.
Yeah. Dude, he got doxxed.
did. Yeah.
I know
Oh,
his entire...
well.
His information is actually too easy to get. Wow,
It's
man.
actually like a national security thing that his... Yeah, another one with the mouth moves. Yeah.
That was awesome. That was one segment out of like 4 more. I do want to leave it off there though, because like this is genuinely, I wanted to we can watch maybe more of this on like another stream or whatnot, but I kind of just wanted to like preview this for now so you guys can watch it later. This is fucking excellent. Like I am so happy about all this. Like that interview was awesome, the talks were awesome, the interviewers were genuine, very genuine. So I guess he's at full attention after talking to the colonel. Look, hey, I would be too, okay just saying. just saying. But like this is like I said, my bread and butter for what I enjoy seeing, for how interviewers or non-furries talking to furries try to get an idea of like what furries like, and they just treat them like people. That's really it. If you treat furries like people, like that's really all we're looking for. Like just know we're having our own fun. It might not be your thing, that's okay. Honestly, if you guys can go and give this a watch and go and support the creators behind this, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm going to leave it in chat for you guys to go and watch at your own pace, because like this is a whole hour-long like podcast thing that they did. And it really is very well put together, even if it is just like, I mean, it's not even downplaying it. It's just like a talk, like meeting other furries, talking to them, and getting to know them based on their careers, based on their backgrounds, and who they are outside of like the hobby. But also, talking about their interest with it. And I like that. I like this. This is new. It's different. It's what I want to see. And I'm just, where's my face cam? There we are. There we go. I'm just happy about this, okay? I'm smiling from ear to ear. This is what I needed with my evening, okay? So just go and check out the Men at Work podcast. Go and watch their like whole interview from Furrydelphia. They did an amazing job with it. And like I'm gonna watch the rest of it later, but I just want you to know like this is cool as fuck to see, and like I'm glad that this made its rounds on furry Twitter. And that's the thing that I love about furries. They have a tendency, even though negative stuff gets around a lot, they still manage to boost and promote like the good things that happen, like the good interviews, the good videos, the good things that make their rounds in the community, and that's what I like seeing. So go and support that. I'll probably watch the rest of it later. I wanted to show that to you guys for now because I just think it's really, really neat, and I'm glad we went over it. So yeah, that's pretty much what I want to go over today with that.